Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of B School Buddha, where we work to enlighten you on all the great things that are happening in Asia today. One of the major goals of B School Buddha is to help you understand what's happening in Asia, but also help you be successful when doing business in this region. There's a lot of differences, cultural differences in each one of these countries, particularly compared to that of the West, United States, and Europe. When doing business overseas in Asia, one of the first major differences you're going to notice is the business etiquette around business cards. Meishi in Japanese, Mingpian in Chinese. These little babies are ultra critical. You need to know what's important about these, the etiquette surrounding them, and how you can make a great first impression doing business in Asia. And on B School Buddha, I want to tell you how to do it. Check out the tips, enjoy, watch them, implement these things, and I can guarantee you that you will have more success in Asia in the future. Thanks again for watching B School Buddha. Check out the tips, leave some comments, forward to your friends. Hope you enjoy it.
Oh, sweet. Thanks for the card. It's awesome. That's my teeth.
Hey guys, pick a card, any card. Here's my card, 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 here's my card.
Oh, thanks, man. That's awesome. What was your name again?
Oh, you didn't get one? There, take that. Obviously, those are the things that you do not want to do when you're dealing with business cards and introductions in Asia. So here are my top six tips on how to do a great introduction in Asia. First and foremost, tip number one is make sure you have your business cards. I've been in so many meetings where people have said, oh, you know what? I ran out. You know why people run out? It's because everybody and their dog in Asia has business cards and they hand them to you. So you're constantly handing them out. Constantly. People in your own office, your own company. Hey, here's my card. Take it, take it, take it. So this is something that's very, very formal. Everyone does it. So tip number one, bring a shitload of cards. Take whatever you think you're going to need, multiply it by 10. That's the right number. Okay? So never run out. Bring a ton of these because you're going to be handing them out like mad. Number two, if you do enough business in one country, try to have a two-sided business card. Now this business card here, if you can really see it, it's just a personal card. This is our home address, family card. My name, it's got our telephone number, home stuff. This is kind of common in Asia, to hand to people. So again, even for personal stuff, you meet someone on the street, hey man, here's my card, call me, come over for a barbecue, whatever it is. But one of the things you'll notice is that we have an English side and we also have a Chinese side. So if you can, and you're doing a lot of business in one certain country or in a region, try to get the local language. It really just shows a sign of respect. It's a nice icebreaker. People like to see it. Another little business card holder. These are crazy popular here. You can get them anywhere. This is a great one from USC, my alma mater, EMBA. But anyway, this is a really, really awesome way to carry your business cards. It's big, expandable. You see this little thing here. It's can grow because you need a boatload of cards. The other cool thing about it is you can have like your company ID here. You have two pockets. This first pocket is in order for you to keep your cards separate from the cards that you receive. As I mentioned, you're going to be getting a lot of cards. People are just going to be handing them out. All right, so have this. Again, it's functional, but it also looks professional. It's nice. People always have them out. They sit them in front of their desk. They have their diary. They're taking notes. They always have their business card holder sitting there as well. So invest in one. Tip number 4 is how to present a card actually when you meet somebody. This is critical. This is the etiquette that we're talking about, okay? So just about everywhere in Asia, you do not want to hand the card with one hand. People used to deal them. You sit at a big table back in the States, everybody sitting around, oh, hey man, throw me your card. Like I'm doing poker, in Macau or in Vegas. So do not do that. Don't play with your cards, none of this. The way you give a business card to a colleague or another company, customer, is always two hands, okay? Hold it with two hands. Hold it so that they can read very easily all the information that's on your card. Don't cover it up. Don't sit there. Because during the exchange process, one of the most important things is to get a visual and to actually read and process the information that's on the card. It's not just a handing of a card so that you have it later. It's actually something that people utilize during the meeting and try to get information from. Okay, so it's a source of information as well as a way of introduction. Okay, so again, two hands, thumbs up, lean into it. You don't have to bow, but you naturally, and a lot of times you do bow, right? I mean, you're not doing a low bow, you just kind of lean into someone. You look at your own card as you're presenting it, and you state your name. Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Jeff McDonald. Hand him the card, okay? The reason why you state your name is a couple things. Number one is because, hey man, it's a foreign language, right? You're speaking, you got an English name. They want to hear it. It's good for them to understand it, to hear it, to process. Then they can repeat it back. Oh, Jeff, okay, nice to meet you. Mr. McDonald, nice to meet you. They also then, when they present their card, they will lean into you. You accept the card with two hands. They will state their name. Oh, Kitakoga-san, very nice to see you. Okay, great. And then you can take it with two hands. That's not the end of the introduction, okay? Tip number 5 is take that card and look at it, all right? Read it. Show some respect to this card, right? So one of the great tips I can tell you in order to build rapport in Asia is to look at the card, read it, and make a comment right as you're doing the introduction. You're going to be doing these one-to-one. You're not handing them out to a bunch of people at once. You make an introduction one-to-one, and then you grab that card and you say, oh, hey, hello, Mr. John. Oh, I see you're based in Beijing, not in Shanghai. Oh, so how did you come here? You make a comment. Or, oh, I understand that your title is in accounting. Okay, great. So now how long have you been in that field? Or whatever it is. Make a comment. Look at this. Understand. Process some of that information. And again, break some ice and build rapport and show that you're actually taking this and using the information from it. Okay? But the tip that I have for you, which is critical and it's going to help you, it's going to save your bacon a lot, is try to remember everybody's names, which is very hard. Line up the cards in the order of the people sitting across from you, okay? So then you can look at it, and as you're discussing, you can say, oh, yes, Mr. Chen, yes, thank you for your point, right? And you can remember their names. You can also get some information about their title and what they're doing. So it's right in front of you. You can scan along, and you can remember and comment and say their name. Very, very important. Very great tip, particularly when you want to build that rapport. When you're doing business in a different country where the names are kind of wacky, right? Very difficult to implant in your brain and remember and put a face to a name. Line up the cards, have them in order, have them there ready for you to reference. Also shows a sign of respect. Guys, 6 tips. It's going to help you do the introductions. There'll be more on the introductions in Asia and how some of the words and things that you can use, some of the phrases as we move forward. But I think these 6 tips are going to help you make great intros, build rapport, and score some business in Asia. Jeff McDonald, B School Buddha.